Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm sorry, but the microphone, lapel microphone is out of battery, so I'm gonna use the microphone for my voice from the camera. It's not the best, but I think it will do. Then the purpose of this video is not my beautiful voice, but the tones. And what I have here is the Sonicake Pocket Master, and I'm using this into the power amp in of the Katana. This is a Gen 3, by the way, but you can use it in any Katana. I mean, you can use it on the Katana MK2 power amp in, or on the Katana MK1 return. So the idea is I'm going to screen record this because you have an app from Sonicake, and you can control pretty much everything here. And in my previous video I forget to mention that not only you can adjust certain blocks here and change their positions, but you can also do that on the app. You just the ones that have arrows, you will see this on here on the screen. The ones that also works like this, pretty cool. The ones that have arrows beneath the pedal, you can actually just click on them and then drag and drop to wherever you want them. Just one with arrows, and that means for EQ, I believe, effects, delay, reverb. Effects can be anything. I can see here from compressor, filter, pitch, boost, chorus, and flanger. And the only thing you cannot, oh, even the drive. So the only thing you, oh no, now I'm checking out this. No, some of them do have some arrows beneath, but you cannot move them. So the amp, drive amp, and IR block, and even DQ, I believe, yeah, are fixed. Okay, so let's go back to the amp. And what I have here is, when I leave this here, not the best place, but anyways, so we can check all the amps into the Katana MK2 power amp in. So the first amp that appears here on the part of the clean is a TWD Deluxe. Gotta be some Fender, right? And I'm using this Charvel and Sennheiser E906 into my Scarlett and into Logic behind me. So without further ado, now I'm not going to tweak every parameter, because if I did so, this video would take forever, okay? And then you have also booster pedal and stuff like that. Try to concentrate just on the actual amp. So this is the Tweed Deluxe. On the neck pickup here. Sounds very good, man. I love this unit. It's very affordable, top-notch effects. I've already tested the reverbs through the Katana and delays. I have one patch I can show you, and it's great, man. It's $64.99, so get one. Now we have the B-Man, Bassman. There we go. My camera is behaving weirdly, losing some light. On the bridge pickup. Now bear in mind you can adjust everything here, like gain, treble. I'm going to go back, click OK, and you have gain, presence, volume, bass, middle, and treble just for this one amp. Okay. I forgot to mention the cap section IR is disengaged, of course, or it'll sound very bad. We have a dark green here, not so dark. Now we have a Vox, so it's a Vox 30N. Click OK. If I go here and increase the gain, Jesus, the volume is much higher, so I have to diminish here. Right switch. So I mean, you have lots of options. This app is really well made and very intuitive, so you're not gonna lose yourself. Now we have a jazz, low in volume, also sounds great. Okay, let's go for the drive amps. We have a Brit 45 here, first one. Put a little bit louder here on the Katana. So if I go back here, I can see the gain is very low. If I increase the gain, I do find there's a lot of bass around probably 80 Hz. So the EQ here will do wonders to cut some of that bass, even on the amp itself, but the EQ block is really awesome. So now we have a Brit 45 JP, some noise. The noise gate, I believe, could be a little bit improved, because if it's too high, it really cuts, okay? And it doesn't stand, like, you cannot stay like sustaining a note, it's very quick. So that could be improved, maybe in a future update. Then you can see that, you can hear that here on its patch. Even so, it's one of those units that, for me, I think it's the best unit I've run through the Katana. And that's a huge statement for me. Brit 800, let's see how it sounds. This one a little bit louder. I will take care of this post-processing to match every volume. Just so we can see here, I have my drive here, butter overdrive. It's overdrive. Engage it. Now I'm going to my noise reduction. Alright, better now. I'm yet to see a unit for this price, even higher prices, it sounds like this on a Marshall setting. It really does sound like a Marshall. And the Katana is very flattering on this unit. Okay, let's go for another amp. We have now a B-Man B. Now we have a Vox 30 TB. This of course will sound also great with single coil guitars. Seems like a real amp, man. It sounds so good. I don't know if the microphone will translate exactly what I'm hearing here in the room, but it's great. Now we have a Soldano here on the drive. If I click OK, go back and engage my drive just to see what happens. Now bear in mind, here in the drives we have scream, distortion, we have overdrive, distortion, fuzz and bass drive. So there's a huge kind of infinite combinations that you can go for. Let's go for another amp. This is a Soldano. Let me increase the gain max out. Sounds great, great, like a tube amp. Now let's go for high gain amps. Now we have a DZ VH, probably diesel on the bridge pickup. Little louder here on the Katana. By the way, everything that I'm doing reflects here. If I click here into effects and then scroll down to my amp block, okay, a little bit to the left, now to the right, I mean it's opposite around. It will reflect there. It says the amp that I'm using. So this is a diesel. This one probably wants to have a drive in front. And also the pedal is there reflected. Now disengage. Okay, another amp, let's go. I didn't touch anything on EQ, by the way, bear that in mind. Angle 120, louder. Now, it's one of those things that they all could be at the same level, but they're not. This one doesn't have any booster in front and still sounds huge. let's reduce the gain and put right now a tube screamer in front of it just to see like gain totally down and volume totally up. So you can really get some incredible heavy metal tones, more presence, more bass, more gain. Too much bass. Alright, so let's go. Oh, the drive is off. Whoa. Okay, let's go for Van Halen or Halen 51. Louder, but it sounds so buttery. I don't know if that's a word. So juicy. Let's add a reverb just for fun. So in terms of reverbs, we have one dream reverb here. It's too much, but anyways, let's disengage the reverb because we're not here for that. Now let's go for the next amp, which is a Soldano 100. Whoa, louder. I believe our overdrive is, yeah, it's off, and still we have huge amount of gain. Oh, the Soldano. Here's the noise gate cutting a little too soon. Okay, so I think this should be a little bit rectified, because if I put it very low, you only have one control, there's only one gate, and it's threshold. You need like attack and release times for this to work properly. But anyways, let's increase our gate again, around 57. Let's go for the next amp. We have a Kelly Dual V, so a little bit darker this one, but we can add some presence here just for fun, and some treble. This one needs more treatment. Kelly Dual M. Much darker amps, a lot of bass. And they have a lot of distortion, so I would take the bass down, I will increase my presence. I'll take some mids, not too much. Decrease the gain and go into the drive pedal and see what happens. Even so, there's a lot of bass. So back to our amps. And now, I think it doesn't matter, but anyway, we have bass amps, a MPEG probably, and a Vox for bass. I can't notice much of a difference. So I think I made a preset here. This preset has been modified. You want to change the changes? No, I don't. Yeah, this one is angle amp with some delay and reverb. So it's great, man. I don't know if when you change patches, by the way, the delay has trails, but it's just a matter of stressing out. No, I think not. But anyways, or maybe there's some settings here, okay, and there's drums. So you have to also, in order to hear on the Katana, you have also to connect Bluetooth, not just the app itself, the pedal, but also another thing. So right now it's coming out from here, so I'm going BT audio not connected. So here we go, here into Bluetooth, and I'm going to connect the Pocket Master audio. Now I believe it's already connected. If I go back to the, no, it's this way, Jesus, I think this will screw up my video. Now don't expect the drums to sound really good through the Katana, but anyways, oh, it says not connected, but it's connected already. Let's try again. Yeah, it's connected. Well, I don't know what's going on. It should be coming out of the Katana, or maybe I'm being dumb as hell, but it says BT not connected. But anyways, everything is connected properly. I don't know, probably some issue that I'm having right now. I would have to restart the app and stuff like that. Settings, as you guys can see here, and there'll be more firmware updates in the future. So I think this wraps up the video. There's a bunch of presets that you can recall from here, and okay, they basically they all sound good. But for this purpose, I have to disengage the cabinet. So this is already too long. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. And if you want something to connect to your Katana via power amp in an effects processor with top-notch effects and top-notch amp sounds, well, for the price, you can't go wrong. I think, and I say it again, I've connected many processors to my Katana Gen 3 or MK2 via the power amp in, and in terms of amps response and fidelity to the sound they have in real life, this one is the closest one. Bear that in mind, okay? I'm talking about all brands. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so yet. That will help a lot. And I see you on the next one. Cheers!